Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's relationship. All the wild moments you forgot about. In case you missed it, we've taken you back to 2002, a memorable year when Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez were dating and co-starring in the critically panned movie J.Lo. And by that, I mean Jennifer has pulled off a zombie-like comeback from the ashes of their love, been married, on is unable to stop making out on boats and impromptu street corners. Everyone is obviously not okay, not even close, but we must go back in order to truly comprehend the significance of this reunion, since it is simply happening. Going back to the start, because these two have a rich history, lest you forget. Here is a lengthy timeline in reverse chronological order detailing Jennifer's relationship, as well as the relationships they have had in the past. July 2022. Jen and Ben begin the month holding hands, looking in love, and doing other such things while looking at expensive cars, as you do. Surprise, there's more. They exchange vows in Vegas. Immediately after J.Lo legally changes her name to Mrs. Jennifer Lynn Affleck, the couple departs for their honeymoon in Paris, where they are captured on camera looking utterly smitten. June 2022. In celebration of her and Ben's relationship, J.Lo gets a super cute manicure. After finishing the set, celebrity nail artist Tom Batchick captioned it, "If you know, then you know." Jen and Ben forever hashtag couples goals to the boss at J.Lo hashtag nails become Batchick. Ben also appears in a cameo in Jen's documentary Halftime. The movie transported us back to the early 2000s, when the singer was often the subject of beyond offensive and frequently discriminatory media treatment for the duration of her relationship with Ben. I remarked to her once, "Doesn't this worry you?" Says Ben in the doc. "I'm Latina," she added. "I'm a female. I anticipated this." You simply don't anticipate it. You anticipate receiving fair treatment. Salutations to Ben, who has backed J.Lo since the beginning. As evidence of her appreciation for him, she posted this adorable video in his honor on Father's Day, which is filled with BTS moments. May 2022. According to a source, J.Lo wants the formalities out of the way so they can start their adventure as man and wife sooner rather than later, according to Us Weekly. She also wants to have a grand celebration, according to the source, who also noted that she and Ben are determined to make this work and taking all the necessary steps to respect each other's boundaries and learn from their mistakes the last time around. Similar comments were expressed by a different source to Entertainment Tonight. The source revealed that Ben and Jen want to wed shortly. They intend to get married in a foreign country or a tropical locale. They are eager to live out the rest of their days together, happily in love. April 2022. Jennifer becomes engaged once more. We're all now subscribers to Jen's newsletter on the J.Lo, where she announces the news. Then on her Instagram story, Jen's sister Linda gives us a peek at the ring. What is J.Lo's opinion of the plan then? Have you ever thought that your biggest desire might come true? She asks per CNN. On Saturday night, my gorgeous love got down on one knee and proposed to me in my favorite place on earth, the bubble bath. The fact that this was occurring again after 20 years completely caught me off guard, and I just stared into his eyes while both crying and grinning. "Is it a yes?" he said, while I was actually speechless. I responded, "Of course, that is a yes." In other news, Jennifer's $50 million home slips out of escrow, prompting them to once more begin exploring Los Angeles mansions, as one does. March 2022. Together, Ben and Jen purchase a home. And when we say home, we mean a massive 4-kitchen, $50 million mansion estate. They will be mingling their families in the house since the entire brood from both sides will be living there. And it is located in a cute little neighborhood called Bel Air Law. December 2021. At a Lakers game, Jennifer was observed being adorable. They'd also go to another movie premiere together. Later in the month, J.Lo defends Ben in the face of criticism for his interview regarding his ex-girlfriend Jennifer Garner. J.Lo denied rumors that she was upset with his remarks and said to people, "This story is just not true, not how I feel at all. I have the utmost regard for Ben as a man, a father, and a co-parent." October 2021. Ben and Jen attended the screening of Ben's most recent film, The Last Duel. They are also seen trick-or-treating with Jennifer Garner later in the same month. September 2021. Ben and Jen walked the 78th Venice International Film Festival's red carpet for the first time as a new couple. A few days later, they premiere at the Met Gala, and the following iconic/eerie picture is taken. It's true that this month was significant for their PDA. July 2021. Jennifer is disclosing details about how great she's doing right now, still basking in the afterglow of Ben's vacation with their kids to Universal Studios and their 4th of July excursion to the Hamptons. J.Lo says in an interview with J.Lo on Apple Music One, "I'm overjoyed. I'm aware that people frequently ask, how are you? What's happening? Are you all right? That's it. My life has never been better. And because I care so much about the people I care about, I want them to know that I've truly reached a point in my life where I'm fantastic on my own. And once you get there, I believe that incredible things start to happen to you that you could never have imagined occurring again in your life. So that's where I am right now. And I appreciate all the love and well wishes that are currently being sent my way. It's the best time, and I simply want everyone to know that. The best time of my life is right now." When they are not working, Ben and Jen spend practically every evening together, according to his weekly, and they anticipate moving in together quickly. According to the source, Jen and Ben have their entire lives to arrange things so that they are comfortable. She wants Ben to put in the same effort with her and Mark's children as well, so she plans to be a supportive stepmother in that regard. Jennifer and Ben make their Instagram account public on Lee Ramini's account, but that's not all. Then with a kiss, they make it official on J.Lo's account for her 52nd birthday. June 2021. Jennifer is still going strong, and you can see pictures of them kissing at dinner that Page 6 published right here. According to a source, J.Lo is in the process of packing up her Miami rental and preparing to move to Los Angeles with her twins so that she may be close to Ben. May 2021. Alex Rodriguez and Jen parted ways, ending their engagement. In response to wrong, cheating suspicions, they make their decision public in a joint statement to the Today Show. "We have come to the realization that we are better off as friends, and we look forward to staying that way. On our joint ventures and projects, we'll keep cooperating and supporting one another. We have the utmost respect for one another and our children. The only other thing we can say is thank you to everyone who has offered encouragement and kind words out of respect for them." Ben praises J.Lo for her May 2021 InStyle cover story in the same month, stating, "She continues to be the hardest working individual I've come across in this field. She has incredible skill, but she has also put a lot of effort into her accomplishment. I'm very glad for her that it appears like she is now receiving the recognition she deserves." June 2021. Jennifer is still going strong, and you can see pictures of them kissing at dinner that Page 6 published right here. According to a source, J.Lo is in the process of packing up her Miami rental and preparing to move to Los Angeles with her twins so that she may be close to Ben. May 2021. Alex Rodriguez and Jen parted ways, ending their engagement. In response to wrong, cheating suspicions, they make their decision public in a joint statement to the Today Show. "We have come to the realization that we are better off as friends, and we look forward to staying that way. On our joint ventures and projects, we'll keep cooperating and supporting one another. We have the utmost respect for one another and our children. The only other thing we can say is thank you to everyone who has offered encouragement and kind words out of respect for them." Ben praises J.Lo for her May 2021 InStyle cover story in the same month, stating, "She continues to be the hardest working individual I've come across in this field. She has incredible skill, but she has also put a lot of effort into her accomplishment. I'm very glad for her that it appears like she is now receiving the recognition she deserves." March 2020. After meeting on the Deep Water set, Ben and Ana de Armas begin dating. When Ben creeps into Anna's comments and requests photo credit, it is obvious that they are in a relationship after being seen on vacation in Cuba. February 2020. According to Ben, J.Lo ought to have received an Oscar nomination for her work in Hustlers, as reported by the New York Times. She's the genuine article. She and I communicate occasionally, and I greatly appreciate her. How amazing is it that at age 50, she experienced her biggest box office success? That is just amazing. He says to Diane Sawyer in the same month that he would want to have a relationship that is genuinely meaningful, and one to which I could be deeply dedicated in 5 years. In 5 years, Ben Affleck will be sober, content, and spending 3.5 days each week with his children. He will also have produced 3 or 4 films that he finds fascinating. Hopefully he is proud of the 2 movies I directed and is in a happy, fulfilling relationship. March 2019, J.Lo and A-Rod propose a ring that is quite sizable. October 2018. Despite the fact that Ben and Jen Garner had already split in June 2015, their divorce has been finalized. Around this time, Lindsay Shookus who had been Ben's girlfriend for a year and had recently been spotted partying with A-Rod, also breaks up with him. March 2017, J.Lo and A-Rod begin dating. She seemed excited, a source tells People. She appreciates that he is a father and has seen him around her family. She is being wary because she is aware that he is also a ladies' guy. It's just enjoyable right now. She enjoys dating and is single. August 2016, a source told People that the relationship between J.Lo and Casper Smart had simply run its course and that they had reached a difficult point. January 2015, with regard to Ben Affleck, J.Lo tells HuffPost Live that she has no regrets and that she would do it all over again. I guess I would truly. Even the interpersonal component. Everything just seems to me to be a part of your story and journey, and if you're prepared to look at it, as I am, it will help you grow. She adds, Jiggly was a very poorly received movie, nevertheless. I was in a well-known relationship at the time that ended badly, and since the tabloid press had just begun to exist at the time, I was sort of the poster child for that era, as a result of the combination of those two factors. Every other week, I was featured in the tabloids for how my life was unraveling. It was a difficult moment. October 2011, J.Lo begins seeing her backup dancer Casper Wise. July 2011, Mark Anthony and J.Lo announce their split, and their divorce is finally finalized in June 2014, 2 years after they announced their separation. June 2005, in Turks and Caicos, Ben and Jen Garner exchange vow in a private ceremony. They later had 3 children. June 2004, 5 months after parting ways with Ben, J.Lo rekindles her romance with her ex-husband Mark Anthony, and the two eventually get married in June. He came back into my life 3 days after I should have been at the altar saying I do to another man. She later writes in her book True Love. They later had 2 adorable children together. Ben Affleck begins dating Jennifer Garner, who was his Daredevil co-star. When Jen was married to Scott Foley and Ben was engaged to J.Lo, they may be seen here flirting wildly. January 2004, in a brief statement, J.Lo's representative states, I'm verifying the story that Jennifer Lopez has called off her engagement to Ben Affleck. We kindly ask that you respect her privacy during this trying time. September 2003, Ben Affleck cancels their wedding in a joint statement a few days before the ceremony, blaming the media flurry surrounding them as the cause. We have chosen to change the date of our wedding because it has received too much media attention. We knew something was wrong when we found ourselves seriously considering hiring 3 distinct decoy brides at 3 different locales. We started to worry that the joy of what was supposed to be the best day of our life might be lost. We worry that we, our families, and our friends may lose out on what ought to have been a joyful and holy day. July 2003, at the Giggly premiere, the pair shows up. The energy is a little awkward. November 2002. The 6.1 carat pink solitaire ring that Ben uses to pop the question to Jennifer for the first time has been tormenting me for more than 10 years. The proposal was conventional, but also in a very spectacular way, as of course Ben would do it. It was very, very beautiful. J.Lo recalls telling Diane Sawyer at the time. Ben appears in J.Lo's well-known Jenny from the Block video in the same month. September 2002. Unexpectedly, Jennifer and Ben decide to collaborate on the Jersey Girl movie. Okay. December 2001. On the set of Giggly, which would later completely bomb at the box office, Jennifer and Ben